Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, some interesting news from the 140-pound division, which is a pretty interesting division. Interesting, I'm using that on purpose. First of all, we had a undisputed champion in the division, which means that's good. Because you don't have undisputed in every division, right? And you know how we are here, Doma Sports Talk. We love undisputed, right? Because we watch all sports or most sports. And at the end, there's a guy that we can consider the best. And we love him or hate him or whatever, but we know who the best is, right? In boxing, there's always these hurdles that get in the way of us finding out who's the best. Because boxing likes to designate who's the best. So, in the 140-pound division, we had Josh Taylor via the 140-pound WBOS tournament, which he won. And most all of the good 140-pounders at the time were in the tournament, except for Jose Ramirez and Maurice Hooker at the time. So it was a pretty good tournament. People were there. And he beat Regis Prograis to win the title. So your boy Josh Taylor is special. But Josh Taylor defended his title against Jack Catteral in a close fight. And some people thought Catteral won. But I'm saying when you're undisputed, somebody got to beat you up, not barely beat you. That's how I feel about stuff like that. You know, you're undisputed, you got to take it. You don't get a little split decision or barely win. But Jack Catteral was a little outraged because of that. I wasn't one of them because I had just seen a fight a week prior between John Ryder, the guy who's going to get the fight against Canelo right now, and Daniel Jacobs. And Daniel Jacobs beat John Ryder better than Jack Catteral beat Josh Taylor. And it was just a week before. And I was like, so we have outrage with Jack Catteral, that fight, but no outrage with your boy Daniel Jacobs. So I didn't understand it. Because I thought Daniel Jacobs did way better against John Ryder. He beat John Ryder, in my opinion. Matter of fact, it ain't my opinion. He beat John Ryder. And then Jack Catteral did against Josh Taylor. That was just my point. But be that as it may, that's what happened. So Jack Catteral is in the mix. So they tried to hit the rematch between Josh Taylor and Jack Catteral a couple of times, and it didn't happen. Josh Taylor pulled out for several reasons. So that's what we were at the time. So now they were about to fight, and now the fights got called off because Josh Taylor is going to fight your boy Teofimo Lopez at 140 pounds. And the reason why I don't think that's really cool is because Teofimo Lopez could have fought Regis Prograis for the WBC title. Didn't want to go that route. So he wants to go the Josh Taylor route. Now, what irks me right now is, okay, we all know that Teofimo Lopez had an opportunity to fight Regis Prograis for that title, WBC. Now he decides to go the WBO route, right? Josh Taylor accepts the fight and everything, but now the WBO is mandating the fight between Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez. I just don't like that because even though you're a different sanctioning body, you're the WBO, you still know that, hey, you had an opportunity to fight a minute ago against Regis Prograis, right? And you didn't. So we ain't gonna mandate it. If you get the fight with your boy Josh Taylor, cool, but we ain't mandating nothing from somebody we just saw avoid a fight that's just not easy. And so that's why I just don't like the fact that Teofimo Lopez is being rewarded. Because first of all, he did not beat Sandor Martin, right? Some people can say he did or whatever. He's knocked down twice in my opinion, and he didn't even win that fight. And so we've just moved on for Sandor Martin, and now nobody's talking about him anymore. Teofimo Lopez is being mandated to get his next title shot. See what I'm saying? So there's my issue. At the end of the day, it's a fight, and it's pretty good and whatever. But Teofimo Lopez here, right? I'm looking at him sideways. You know, he can go and get the fight and everything, but I just don't think the WBO should be mandating nothing, right? But let's see what happens going forward. I just thought that was interesting news. Yes, the WBO is mandating Teofimo Lopez versus Josh Taylor for the WBO. And you know what I think? You know, he should just the WBO, because I think Josh Taylor has 2 belts now. Maybe he relinquished a couple, but I'm hoping Josh Taylor has 2 belts and they're only fighting for the WBO. But let's see what happens. That was interesting news as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, Teofimo Lopez versus Josh Taylor is about to go down, and it's mandated from the WBO. What y'all think about that? Doma Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.